Urgent, rejected offer increases pressure on Alexander Isak deal. Attention, negotiations begin for major Liverpool. Sale with slot opting for big striker. Liverpool looks to ruin Arsenal's transfer plans by joining the race for a world-class target. Hey, Liverpool fans, let's check out the latest news from the Reds this Wednesday, the 25th. As a passionate Liverpool supporter, it's hard to contain the excitement about the club's relentless pursuit of Alexander Isak. The Reds are doing everything they can to secure the signing of the Swedish striker, and it's clear that the stakes have never been higher. However, the path to securing Isak is not simple, with Newcastle United holding a firm stance but also facing their own challenges. Liverpool has been linked with Isak for months, and it's no secret that he is the club's primary target this summer. The Swedish international is seen as the final piece of the puzzle, the striker capable of leading Liverpool's attack for many years to come. But Liverpool is not the only club after Isak's talents. The 23-year-old has quickly become one of Europe's most sought-after strikers, with top clubs around the continent seeing him as the ideal solution for their offensive needs. However, Newcastle United is fully aware of this and has set an astronomical price. Reports indicate that they are asking for more than £150 million for Isak, making the deal incredibly difficult. Of course, their qualification for the UEFA Champions League further strengthens their position, as they are in a much more comfortable position to hold that price. But rumours suggest that even with this high asking price, Newcastle could struggle to sell Isak for such a sum, as their stance remains that Isak is not for sale. They are understandably determined to keep their prized asset. But is this stance truly the best for the club? The Athletic recently reported that Newcastle unsuccessfully tried to sign Anthony Elanga from Nottingham Forest for £45 million. Forest rejected the offer, highlighting the challenge Newcastle faces in making significant investments while staying within the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. In many ways, this puts Newcastle in an uncomfortable position. Champions League qualification opens the door to new investments, but the club has found it difficult to strengthen their squad without violating financial regulations. Elanga could have been a useful addition, but the offered fee was too low for Forest to accept. Newcastle's tight financial situation reveals that they will need to be strategic to make important signings. Selling Isak for a record fee above £150 million seems like the most viable solution, as he is the most valuable player in their squad. The longer this drags on, the greater the pressure on the club to sell their striker, especially with Liverpool interested. For Red supporters, signing Isak would be the ideal solution to bolster the attack, but Newcastle's resistance makes the deal uncertain. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining whether the deal goes through. As a Liverpool fan, the excitement is building at the thought of seeing Hugo Ekitike in a red shirt. The club remains seriously interested in the French forward, but before this signing materialises, there are significant obstacles to overcome, especially the need to sell a star player like Darwin Núñez to free up resources and space in the squad. So far, Liverpool has been quick and efficient in the transfer market this summer, already securing 5 confirmed signings. Milos Kerkez, the Bournemouth fullback, is about to join the team, and with players like Georgi Mamadashvili, Jeremy Frimpong, Armin Peksi and Florian Wirtz already in, Anfield has seen over £190 million spent. Jurgen Klopp is doing an excellent job strengthening his squad, but as always, football has its timing and requirements. According to David Ornstein, Liverpool's next big signing may take a little longer to close, as the club will take a patient and methodical approach. This means that for Ekitike to arrive, several departures will need to happen first, not just to balance the books, but also to free up space in a squad that's currently a bit crowded. Jarell Quansah is one of the most likely players to leave Merseyside, with a £35 million move to Bayer Leverkusen already agreed. Additionally, rumours suggest that Harvey Elliott, Federico Chiesa, and even Andy Robertson could follow the same path. However, the most impactful sale may come in attack, as Darwin Núñez looks increasingly likely to leave Anfield. The Uruguayan striker, who has been the subject of transfer speculation for some time, is now in advanced talks with Serie A side Napoli, and all signs point to this move happening. Florian Plettenberg, a journalist for Sky Germany, revealed that Liverpool believes Napoli has a good chance of signing Núñez, as the player tends to prefer staying in Europe. Talks between the clubs have already begun, and Liverpool won't stand in his way if he decides to leave, said the journalist. The sale of Núñez, valued at around £50 million or €58.6 million, is crucial for Liverpool to finalise the signing of Ekitike. The 1.90-metre forward, currently at Eintracht Frankfurt, remains a priority for the Reds. While Manchester United and Chelsea are also in the race, Liverpool believes they still have a good chance of closing the deal, especially if Núñez's sale is confirmed. If everything goes as planned, Ekitike's transfer could be Liverpool's next major move this summer. But as always in football, the next steps will depend on how the Núñez negotiations unfold. The wait is long, but the hope of seeing Ekitike at Anfield is still alive. According to reports, the Reds have jumped into the race to sign Viktor Gyökeres, the Swedish striker who has been coveted by giants like Arsenal and Manchester United, according to Morning Mail. Gyökeres, who has been described as world-class, has shown impressive consistency in recent seasons and stood out particularly at Sporting in Portugal. After an outstanding season, the striker is quickly becoming one of Europe's most desired players. And now Liverpool is ready to make their move. Arsenal seem to be in the lead, with rumours suggesting that Gyökeres had expressed his desire to join the Gunners and even refused to train if a transfer was blocked. However, the situation has now changed, and Liverpool is promptly joining the race. In a season where both clubs battled for the Premier League title, 2024/25, they may now find themselves in a battle off the pitch as well. Both clubs are looking to reinforce their attacks this summer, and it's possible that Liverpool and Arsenal are both eyeing the same player. The big question now is Liverpool willing to compete with Arsenal's financial terms? Although Jurgen Klopp's team has already made significant investments this window, with Florian Wirtz and Jeremy Frimpong joining, the move for Gyökeres seems to be another step in strengthening the squad. Liverpool will likely be evaluating their resources carefully before proceeding. Arsenal appears to be ahead in the race, especially due to Gyökeres' declared preference. But Liverpool's involvement in the battle has sparked competition and made everything much more exciting. In addition to Gyökeres, both the Reds and the Gunners are also interested in signing Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United. However, for this battle, Liverpool has a slight advantage, which could be crucial in securing the desired reinforcement. As a fan, the excitement is through the roof. Will Liverpool overcome Arsenal and secure Gyökeres to strengthen our attack? The coming weeks will be crucial in this battle. Liverpool fans, what do you think? Would Viktor Gyökeres be the ideal signing for our attack this summer, or would you prefer the club to look elsewhere? Thanks for watching until the end. See you next time.